Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking the channel out today. My name is Agabus. This is your financial education channel, and today we're taking a look at setting financial goals for yourself. 2024 is upon us. It is the new year, and setting goals is a part of your financial plan. It's important that we have goals, financial ones in particular here, so that we have a good idea of what we're trying to shoot for the year. It not only provides us a direction on where we should allocate our funds, but it also gives us motivation on how to manage those finances and how we'll be at the end of the year. Now, I also encourage you to both have short-term goals as well as long-term goals, 10, 20, 30 years out, let's say. Today we'll focus a bit on the short-term goals just for the next 12 months, and then we can look at longer-term goals down the road. Short-term goals that I most commonly hear would be saving for a vacation, saving for a down payment on a car or a home, or paying down some debt, or building your emergency fund. Anything that we can do within the next 12 months will be considered our short-term goal. So go ahead, grab a piece of paper and a pen and jot some of those down. Now, as you're looking at the goals, you want to make sure we've got a good framework on how to create the best goal for our plan. There are good ways and there are better ways. Some would say a good way would be to save more. I would argue that's not the best goal to have, although it's a good starting point. But we want to make sure that they're very specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to you, and time-bound, also known as SMART goals, or using the SMART criteria. Let's take a look at a couple examples here. Let's say you have no emergency fund built up in your checking or savings account at your local credit union or your bank, and you would like to start putting money away for a rainy day fund to have that cushion for those emergencies. By using the SMART goal framework, we're going to have a specific dollar amount. Let's say it's $1,000. We're going to have it measurable, meaning that somebody else can confirm, yes, you do have the $1,000 in your account. Make sure it's achievable. We're going to start out with something basic versus $100,000 in your savings account, and relevant. If you're starting from scratch, to get to $1,000 in your savings account is a terrific first goal, first trophy you can add onto your mantle. And lastly, it's time bound. So by the end of the year, let's use these 12 months here as part of the SMART goal. So again, let's say we're going to have $1,000 specific and measurable. It's achievable within our strategy, within our cash flow. It's relevant to us because we have $0 set aside for those emergencies, and it's time bound, meaning that at the end of the year, we'll snap the tape and know if we've got $1,000 there or not. Let's take another example. Let's say you're in debt up to your knees in credit card debt and you want to pay those off. Now, a lot of people will take a look at the 5 different credit cards they have a balance on, and they'll start making payments toward all of them at once to someday pay them all off. Let's use an alternative strategy to give you another idea of how to pay those off, called the snowball effect, or the snowball strategy. We'll have the same 5 credit cards that you have in this example. Let's say you've got $10,000 in credit card debt. The idea would be to pay the minimum balance on all of them, but the credit card that has the lowest balance, we're going to pay the most toward and pay that one off first. The reason the strategy works so well is finances is not just about dollars and cents, black and white, the data. It's also your psychology and your ideas and mindset around money. So the reason the snowball effect works so well is because when that first credit card is paid off, you can now chalk up a little mini win, the ultimate goal of paying everything off. Once that first credit card is paid off, the amount you're putting toward that credit card, you're then going to look at the second card with the second lowest balance and slowly start to pay that one off as well. And you continue this process until all your cards are paid off and you are now out of debt, out of the hole, and you can start putting that money toward other goals that you have. Drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you'd like to do for the year. As always, thank you so much for taking a look at the channel. For any ideas or things you would like to make sure to see on the channel, things you'd like to learn about, make sure to drop a comment in the comment section below. And as always, stay inquisitive, stay informed, and stay subscribed for more. We'll see you next time.